Hey everybody, it's Brian with Inspiring How You See That, and I'm back with another artist spotlight. This one's gonna be a little bit different. Up to this point, our artist spotlights have focused on a single artist or group, and this one I kind of wanted to put together some that are up and coming and kind of fit into a certain category. And what I mean by that, so this one I'm looking at is going to be what I call classical instruments rock. So it's not your typical rock, guitars, drums, vocals. These are going to be classical instruments, like a piano, like a violin, like a harp. Things that you normally don't think of when you think of rock music. But I've been exposed to it over the past couple of years, and I absolutely love it. And I found that most people, when they do hear it for the first time, they think this might be kind of weird. Harp or a bagpipe, but then when they hear it, they're like, that's pretty cool. And I'm like, exactly, that's the same feeling that I've had. So that's what we wanted to do here. So we've got 6 artists that we want to talk about and kind of let you guys know about and check them out. I think all 6 of them are absolutely phenomenal, and I think that some of them already are stars, and the rest are well on their way to becoming stars. So I'm going to start with a young lady from Russia named Gamazda. Actually, that is her stage name. It's Gamazda. She's a piano player from Russia. Actually, her real name is Alexandra Kuznetsova. I probably butchered that. But we're going to put pictures of everybody up behind here. She is absolutely amazing on the piano. And she takes a lot of heavy metal and hard rock hits and plays them strictly on the piano. And it's awesome. I mean, it sounds absolutely amazing. She's been doing this for a couple of years, and she's getting a pretty good following. And, that's impressive for, a young girl on a piano in Moscow to be hitting worldwide, and that's exactly what she's doing. So that really is a testament to her talent. Some of the songs that she's done a couple Metallica songs, like she did Fade to Black and Unforgiven. She did Numb by Linkin Park. She did the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Under the Bridge, Bring Me to Life by Evanescence. She's done a number of songs on the piano. And I mean, she'll put on costumes and do some quirky little things. A lot of them, it's just her sitting there playing, and it's absolutely amazing. So you've got to check out her YouTube channel. Again, it's Gamazda that you want to look up. The second artist that we're going to talk about is called the Sidh, and that's spelled S-I-D-H. And these guys are awesome. They're actually bagpipe players from Italy. So I know that sounds weird, but what they do is they've got the drums and the bagpipes, and they're a mix of what I would say is like rock and techno, and it is absolutely phenomenal. Some of the songs they have, like Shake My Bagpipe, Nitro, I Can't Let Go, Another Way to Fly. These guys are phenomenal. And you just got to hear them to really know what I'm talking about. It's hard to describe. I've always enjoyed bagpipes. But I've always thought of it in terms of like Braveheart, Scotland and Ireland and that kind of music, where these guys take the bagpipe and they go a completely different route with it. And it works. I mean, I wouldn't think that it does, but it's amazing. So moving on to our third artist that we're going to look at is a young lady from Germany by the name of Pattie Gertie. And that's her stage name. And she actually plays what's called the hurdy-gurdy. I had no idea what a hurdy-gurdy was until I found a video of Pattie Gertie. I'm going to put a picture of it up behind me. It's the best to describe it. It's a mix of a guitar, a keyboard, and a bagpipe. And there's a crank on the end that they crank like this while they're playing kind of keyboards down below. And I don't know how it works, but it is one of the coolest sounds I have ever heard. And Pattie Gertie is phenomenal with the hurdy-gurdy, and she also sings. Got a beautiful voice. And what's interesting, she was actually part of a pirate metal band that went by the name of Stormseeker. And I think she still does some stuff with them. You just got to look up for her videos. I mean, the probably my favorite song of hers is called "Over the Hills and Far Away," and it's amazing. She also does a cover of the Eurythmics' "Sweet Dreams Are Made of This," and playing it on the hurdy-gurdy. It's got a very haunting, beautiful sound to it. And so, check out Pattie Gertie. Learn what a hurdy-gurdy is like I did. I still don't really understand it, but it sounds cool. The next artist we're going to talk about, and I've been a fan of these girls for a couple years now, and they're the Harp Twins. They're Camille and Kennerly Kitt. They're from the Chicago area, and they are phenomenal. I mean, it sounds weird when you think about it. You're like, okay, what they do is they take heavy metal songs, like a lot of Metallica songs, Megadeth, and they play them on their harps. So they're identical twins, very beautiful ladies, and they play the harp, and it is awesome. I mean, they do everything from, like I said, Metallica's One to Hotel California by the Eagles. And then they also do some original stuff that they've written that is influenced by their Scandinavian heritage. It's awesome. I mean, they will go into like the fantasy realm of like the Game of Thrones theme and songs like that. And it's just like you sit there and you hear them play these harps, and it could lull you to sleep. It's just so soothing. And they're really cool people. I mean, you look at their life, it's been really interesting. They've accomplished some cool things. Both of them, they're expert marksmen with a firearm. They are jujitsu. I believe it's jujitsu. Yeah, they're experts at jujitsu, and they've also appeared in films. And they actually were in The Walking Dead as a walker, as a zombie that was killed by Carol, which is a pretty cool, interesting. I wish I could say that I was a zombie on The Walking Dead and got killed. That'd be a bucket list item if I ever heard of one. So they are really cool. I was supposed to see them this year, but unfortunately with everything that's going on with the pandemic, it got pushed back to next year, and that's okay. Taking my parents with me, they both enjoy their music as well. So far they've released 7 albums, and they're actually working on one now of all original stuff. So they don't have a label. They are the writers, the producers. They do everything, the two of them. And they're amazing. You got to check out the Harp Twins. Again, it's Camille and Kennerly Kitt, but they're known by the Harp Twins. You'll love them. Moving on to our 5th is Apocalyptica. So far in this list, they are probably the most famous. Apocalyptica is 3 guys that play the cellos, and they also have drums. They're from Finland, and they started out as a Metallica cover band playing just cellos. And again, we go back to what we've talked in previous videos, where Metallica is one of the first heavy metal bands to kind of bring a symphony element into when they did Metallica S&M with the San Francisco Symphony. And these guys kind of took that and went another step. They do One, they do Nothing Else Matters, Fade to Black, Unforgiven, and it's absolutely amazing. Now they've expanded from doing just Metallica to now they do some original stuff. They've done collaborations with Brent Smith of Shinedown, with Lacey Sturm, where they're singing and the guys are playing the string instruments, and it's amazing. It's one of the coolest sounding bands I've ever heard, and I absolutely would love the chance to see them live. And hopefully maybe even get an interview with them, as I would with every artist on this list. Kind of introduce them to you guys and let them know what their life is like and how they kind of jumped into this unseen territory of something brand new. That would be really cool. So we're hoping if any of you guys see this and you get the chance to come here, or we get the chance to come to where you are, we'd love to meet you. The final artist that we're going to talk about is far and away probably the most popular and the most well-known, and that's Lindsey Stirling. Lindsey Stirling is a violinist and a dancer at the same time. So And I'm not talking about she just kind of moves like she is full on like ballet dancing while playing the violin better than anybody I've ever heard. She is awesome. She's one of the best musicians and entertainers I've ever seen in my life. I've yet to see her live. Actually, my dad and I have tickets for later in the year, so we're holding our breath to see if that happens. If not, I'm sure there'll be another time. But you've got to check her out. She actually, she went on America's Got Talent, and she didn't go very far. Basically she was told that nobody's going to like this kind of music. Well, that tells you how much these experts actually know, because she's gone on to become a superstar. Her music is very well known. She's done collaborations with Lizzie Hale. She's done it with John Legend, with Pentatonics. And so she'll take their songs and just make them even better. And she's done a Christmas album. She puts on a heck of a show and is just absolutely one of the most talented musicians in the world right now. So it just goes to show that if somebody tells you you can't do something or you're not good enough, don't listen to that. Keep plugging forward. Keep moving forward, and you will achieve your dream. And so check out all 6 of these artists. Check them out on YouTube. You check them out on Facebook. Follow on Instagram. They're all amazing. And what we wanted to do, particularly with this spotlight, was, again, kind of show everybody that think outside the box of your musical taste. I never would have thought of, before a couple years ago, of classical instruments and liking them, let alone having them be metal or hard rock, until I started seeing some of these artists. So check out what's out there in the world. Let us know what you guys find. We always love to hear from you guys on new music or something that we've never heard of. So if you like this video, give us the thumbs up. Please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. You'll be able to see videos that myself and Kevin are coming up with. We love you guys. We thank you for being here. God bless, and rock on.